Welcome, adventurers, to another exciting journey into the distant past. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the dinosaurs, giant creatures that once ruled our planet. From towering predators to massive herbivores, dinosaurs continue to capture our imagination. So, buckle up as we explore the incredible world of these ancient giants. Today, we're going to uncover some amazing facts about dinosaurs. We'll meet some of the most iconic species, learn about their habitats, and even discover what they might have sounded like. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the different periods in the Mesozoic era when dinosaurs roamed the Earth. The Mesozoic is divided into three periods: the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. In the Triassic period, around 230 million years ago, the first dinosaurs appeared. These early dinosaurs were relatively small and were just beginning to diversify. One of the first dinosaurs was the Colobus. It was a nimble, bipedal predator, about 10 feet long, and lived during the late Triassic. Moving on to the Jurassic period, around 150 million years ago, dinosaurs became larger and more diverse. This was the age of the mighty Brachiosaurus and the fearsome Allosaurus. The Brachiosaurus was a colossal herbivore, reaching up to 85 feet long and towering over the treetops to munch on foliage. On the other hand, the Allosaurus was a fearsome predator, with sharp claws and teeth designed for hunting. Finally, the Cretaceous period, about 70 million years ago, was the heyday of dinosaurs. This era saw the rise of some of the most famous dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex and Triceratops. The Tyrannosaurus rex, or T-Rex, is perhaps the most well-known dinosaur. With its massive jaws and powerful bite, it was a top predator. Meanwhile, the Triceratops had 3 horns and a bony frill to defend itself from predators. Now, you might be wondering, how do we know so much about these ancient creatures? Paleontologists spend years excavating fossils and piecing together clues to understand how dinosaurs lived. Fossils are like jigsaw puzzles. Each piece tells a part of the story. We study their bones, footprints, and even coprolites fossilized down to learn about their behavior and environment. And it's not just about bones. Advances in technology are helping us learn even more. Scientists use 3D modeling and computer simulations to recreate what dinosaurs might have looked like and how they moved. We're even using these tools to figure out what dinosaurs might have sounded like. Some researchers think that dinosaurs might have made low-frequency noises, similar to modern reptiles. Dinosaurs might have been the rulers of the prehistoric world, but their legacy continues to inspire us today. Whether through movies, museums, or scientific discoveries, they remind us of the incredible diversity of life that once existed on our planet. A pack of two-legged creatures sprints across a desert about 70 million years ago. The dinos are each about 6 feet from the tip of their noses to the end of their long tails, but they're only about as tall as a turkey. The group spots a Protoceratops, an older cousin of Triceratops, running 24 miles an hour, about as fast as a professional bicycle racer. The pack works together to chase the herbivore, jump on top of it, and grip the prey with 2-inch-long claws. Then they feast using their 60 serrated teeth. Velociraptor lived in what's now called the Gobi Desert in Mongolia. It's one of the few places on Earth that has nearly the same habitat now as it did during the time of the dinosaurs. In addition to larger dinos, this small carnivore likely also snacked on little lizards, mammals, dino eggs, and baby dinosaurs. It might have even eaten other baby velociraptors. Scientists named this dino using the Greek words meaning quick thief for the way it might have stolen its meals. Experts think Velociraptor was probably one of the smarter dinosaurs because it has a large brain in proportion to its body size. And based on the size of the part of the skull that holds the scent processing part of the brain, experts think Velociraptor had an excellent sense of smell. Recent research on one of the species, Velociraptor mongoliensis, has found that Velociraptor was a feathered dinosaur, but it couldn't fly. Its forelimbs were too short. Instead, the plumage might have been used to keep it warm and attract mates, just as modern birds use their colorful feathers. Also, like birds, Velociraptor had hollow bones and tended nests of eggs. Parasaurolophus was a large, herbivorous, or plant-eating, dinosaur that inhabited North America during the late Cretaceous period, about 65 to 98 million years ago. Parasaurolophus is classified as a member of the family Hadrosauridae, which contains the crested, diploid dinosaurs, and belongs to the order Ornithischia, the bird-hipped dinosaurs. Hadrosauridae is subdivided into two subfamilies based upon the structure of the cranial crest. The hadrosauridae, such as Maiasaura, either lacked crests or had crests of solid bone. Apart from its bill, which was shorter than that of other hadrosaurs, the most distinctive feature of Parasaurolophus was its horn-like crest, which reached up to 6 feet 1.8 meters in length and curved back from the head. This attribute inspired the name Parasaurolophus, which means beside Saurolophus, referring to another crested dinosaur. Inside the crest, which may have been shorter in females, paired nasal passages extended from the nostrils to the tip and then curved back down to the snout. Although paleontologists are not certain of the crest's function, many believe that it served as a resonating chamber, producing a distinctive bellow that allowed conspecifics, that is, members of the same species, to communicate. While Parasaurolophus moved through heavy brush, the crest may have tucked into an unusual notch in the spine at the point where the crest abutted the back. In this position, the crest would have cleared a path by sweeping vegetation up or sideways, away from the body, in a manner similar to that of the cassowary, a modern bird. Parasaurolophus grew to an adult length of about 33 feet 10 meters, height of 15 feet 4.6 meters, and weight of 3 to 4 tons. Like all hadrosaurs, Parasaurolophus had long hind limbs and shorter forelimbs. Although it probably moved on all fours while foraging, presumably it was capable of sprinting away from predators on its rear legs. Parasaurolophus had a tail with an unusually broad base, which has caused paleontologists to speculate that it may have been used as a signaling device, either in courtship displays or possibly as another identifier among conspecifics. The first fossil evidence of Parasaurolophus was found in the Canadian province of Alberta and described in 1922. Remains have also been recovered in New Mexico and Utah in the United States. T. Rex was one of the largest carnivorous dinosaurs. Adults could reach lengths of up to about 40 feet and stand about 12 feet tall at the hips. It weighed between 8 to 14 tons. Fossils of T-Rex have been found primarily in what is now western North America, in areas such as Montana, Wyoming, and South Dakota. It lived during the late Cretaceous period, around 68 to 66 million years ago. T-Rex had large, serrated teeth that were capable of crushing bone. Its bite force is estimated to be one of the strongest of any terrestrial animal ever, potentially exceeding 6 tons of pressure. T-Rex had relatively small, seemingly inconsequential arms compared to its massive body. Each arm had two clawed fingers. Despite their size, these arms were likely quite strong and may have been used for grasping or holding prey. T-Rex is believed to have had excellent vision, possibly even stereoscopic 3D vision, which would have aided in hunting. Its sense of smell was also highly developed, as evidenced by the large olfactory bulbs in its brain. Estimates of T-Rex's speed vary, but it is generally believed to have been able to run at speeds of around 15 to 25 miles per hour, 24 to 40 kilometers per hour. Its large, muscular legs were adapted for running, though not as fast as some smaller theropods. There is ongoing debate about whether T-Rex was primarily a predator or a scavenger. Some evidence suggests it might have engaged in both behaviors, depending on availability of food and other factors. T-Rex grew rapidly during its teenage years and reached full size by around 20 years of age. Its lifespan is estimated to be around 30 years. Skeleton and reconstruction. T-Rex skeletons are among the most complete of any large dinosaur, allowing for detailed reconstructions. The most famous T-Rex fossil, named Sue, is one of the largest and most complete specimens ever found. T-Rex has become a cultural icon, featured prominently in films, books, and museums. Its fearsome appearance and reputation have made it a favorite subject of both scientific study and popular media.